I just scraped it off the top, cut it out the road, out the curve, out the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, know what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it at the full. Yeah, tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, getting picked off Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miss him cause I'm off a... Yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody. I just scraped it off the top, cut it out the road, out the curve, out the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Vikings and the Panthers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. Brandon Gaudin with my good friend Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at the Panthers in this matchup, and this is going to be a heck of a chess match. This offense against a defense that will take no prisoners out there.
It's going to be a big-time battle, and I think that both of these teams have that mindset of, we're going to do what we do and make the other guys react to us. And we've definitely got a couple of headstrong coordinators who won't back down from the challenge. So this will be a battle of wits as much as it'll be a battle of brawn.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They start the drive with Cook. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Stevenson. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got the hook up to Landry. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. goes right side. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Will Lutz on for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Operating from the gun. Stevenson. It's caught. Smith.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Back to throw. Stevenson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw complete there to Moore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And this is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Cousins now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. When the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stevenson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Now Cook running right. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Panthers have recovered. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevenson, sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
Running for it. Here's Cook. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll start it at the 49. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw, Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. The Panthers at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect it.
Touchdown, Panthers! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And now out comes Minnesota. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Stevenson on the move to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw. Stevenson open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Stevenson, quick slant. That's caught by the 5'11" Landry. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
To throw on 2nd down. Stevenson. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Throwing on 1st down. Stevenson. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Five yards remain on 2nd down. Off play action. Stevenson. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Sam Sloman on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Play action now. Cousins steps away. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. On 2nd and 10, Cousins. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way 37. 12 more yards there and another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Cousins. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Able to avoid him at the 40. And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running situation will continue to go in that direction.
Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Ball start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Stevenson. And this one could play off. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These guys have done a bad play in the first half. I like their confidence. I like the way that they're not panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the bootleg. Stevenson out to his left. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now he dumps it. Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Cousins on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. This man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down at 40. Cousins again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Cousins. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at the yard line. On 3rd down, Cousins. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard.
Throwing cat. The alleys have been open.
Again, it's Cousins. This is Alexander Madison out of the backfield with it. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Throwing, Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. James Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the...
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Stevenson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground, and they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The offense running out, and we shine the spotlight on the undrafted revelation, James Robinson. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. It's caught, Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now the kick short, but this is a live football picked up in the end zone. He's past the 30. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, and it's the Saints who are out in front. Alvin Kamara, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Juju Smith-Schuster, a touchdown reception. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the first half for Carolina. And they've had plenty of success throwing the football so far this afternoon, as they're on pace to throw for over 300 yards if their form holds. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Cousins now. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 56 yards on the ground for him so far.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Cousins throw complete there to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Robinson up the middle. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Second down and a run by Robinson. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
To throw, Cousins. That pass complete to Moore. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Rolling to his left. Rifling one complete into the hands of Marshall. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Throwing is Cousins. Touchdown! DJ Moore from a yard out. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
What's good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
You know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up
Looking to throw. Stevenson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off the play fake. Stevenson. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Stevenson. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1 yard gain.
On second down, Cook. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Cook up the gut. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
is brought down at the 40-yard line. Brings up
Out of the gun now on third down. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown Vikings. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there. And let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Here comes Kirk Cousins now to lead his offense back out there. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and solo moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of the route, too.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Meanwhile, Cousins throw complete there to Thomas. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Marshall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
first down, Panthers.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Cousins to throw it. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Now Cousins on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this down to the 33. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Handoff now to Robinson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Cousins. For Marshall, that's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. And to continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Cousins. All right, rifles one, and that's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Looking to throw on second down. Stevenson. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Stevenson. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. The Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And Cook has it, left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw again. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
To Adam Thielen. A 6-yard pickup.
To throw on second down. Stevenson looking middle, and it's incomplete. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stevenson. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, Stevenson. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Stevenson. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run again here with Robinson. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Robinson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stevenson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. To throw on 2nd down. Stevenson being chased out left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun. Stevenson. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. Back to throw. Stevenson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Stevenson. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Stevenson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Adam Thielen. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
They deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for the Panthers, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best,